And how was it working with Moi?
I think ours was almost sometimes a love-hate
Relationship.
Yes, because Moi appointed me the first director of MTRH. After like a month, he changed his mind. I made a mistake one day. There was a lady called Wambui who was supposedly Kibaki's second wife. So we went round and I got a call from Ngilu. He told me, you have done a very bad thing. So you are leaving KNH tomorrow, you report to the ministry. You know, when you grow up in a village, you don't have any mentors. The people we used to call doctors, later you come to realize they were not even trained at all. Yeah. They were what we used to call dressers. But in our Kalenjin language, we say Teresa. Oh. Kenyatta was on strike. Complete. I ended the strike that day. I put a maternity in Langata, and it's still there. Even MPs called me for that. Beds. You're making that place look so good. Prisoners are very interesting. They can even cause cholera if they can get the sample. There was an outbreak in committee. That's how I knew these guys are very interesting. When I went to KMTC, resistance, because I sent all of them, first of all, to get degrees. I said, you can't be a diploma and teach a diploma. How does that work?
You were very different from what we were used to. I think we went on strike one day.
Yeah.
We asked you to come to a meeting, and we came to the meeting. We are very annoyed. We're asking for salary increment. We're asking for school fees payment. And then Dr. Kibosia just said, is that all? Accepted. The strike ended. Yeah, good afternoon and welcome back to Medical Conversations with Dr. Koech. And today we have a very interesting speaker. This is a man who has seen it all in medicine. He's been medical superintendent. He has been a project lead in developing a teaching and referral hospital. He has been to the prison service. He has been to the police service. And this is a man who has vast experience. He's a man who is responsible for sending me to school as well to do my kidney training. So we're excited to host Dr. John Kibosia, former CEO of MTRH and former lead of the prison health services. He has a story that would captivate you.
My name is Dr. John Cheruyot Kibosia. I'm born in Uasin Gishu, Moiben area, to a Marakwet father and a Kikuyu mother. Went to school both in Uasin Gishu, in Moiben, and back in Marakwet, where I did my secondary education. From there, I proceeded to Nakuru High, and then Nairobi University for medicine. So basically, after the first internship in Machakos and being a medical officer, I went to back for surgery, which I completed in time. Initially, I was posted to Nyeri, but I did not want to. So I declined and I joined Nairobi University. But I think things changed when the president then, Moi, heard that there is a qualified surgeon from this region. So I was ordered to actually report. I was given everything to report to Eldoret. And later when I met the head of state, he told me categorically, I want you to make Eldoret, that time it was Eldoret District Hospital. I want it to be the teaching hospital, just like Kenyatta, because at that time, he had already tasked Professor Mengech to start the medical school. So mine was to assist Mengech to get the hospital side running. That's how I ended up in this place. So I used to do a lot of surgeries in Eldoret, Iten, Kapsabet, and Cabernet. So there were no surgeons those days. There were very few in this region. I was still a reluctant administrator. I used to do the administration, but I enjoyed surgery more. We were supposed to be trained now in administration. So I ended up going to a Nordic School of Public Health in Sweden, Gothenburg, where I think that is when I warmed up to being administration. So we worked very hard. I was the project team manager here to upgrade Eldoret District Hospital to a teaching hospital, which we completed in 1995. But we operationalized MTRH in 1998. Is when now it was gazetted as it changed from Eldoret District to a now national referral hospital.
At what point did you realize that you wanted to be a doctor or a surgeon?
You know, when you grow up in a village, you don't have any mentors. You don't have anybody even to look at. So the people we used to call doctors, later you come to realize they were not even trained at all. They were what we used to call dressers. But in our Kalenjin language, we say Teresa. They were dressers. They were supposed just to help. Later, we changed their name to ungraded nurses. And so the first time I ever encountered a doctor was at Kapsoar Mission Hospital, where I had gone to visit. My sister was admitted there. And, you know, so this Muzungu doctor, he was called Dr. Lindsay. Dr. Lindsay was very interesting. I think, so I asked him out of just, because he was speaking our language. I asked him, how does one become a doctor? Because we are told the only person who can operate is a doctor, not these other people. Despite there were many other white people, nurses, and everything, but it's only a doctor who can operate. I think I started getting interested
in operating people.
I mean, that everybody was waiting for you, for operations. So we used to walk from Chebara to Kapsoar Mission Hospital. And that's the part of. But generally, I started my education in Moiben. Moiben, I realized when I reached standard 6 that the conversion to secondary was actually 0. So I just made up my mind and told my parents, I want to go to Marakwet, because Marakwet had secondary schools. Moiben, there was not even a single secondary school. The secondary schools were only in Eldoret town. And for boys, there were only 2. So it was very, very difficult to get into secondary. The other thing is that people are not I grew up generally in a rich agricultural area. So school was not a priority.
Okay.
In fact, I remember, I think my class by standard 6, when I decided to go to Marakwet, we had only 6 students.
Oh.
And I think we started with around 30 or so. There were not very many people in Moiben. So I went to Marakwet, Chebara, very different environment. And had challenges also. They speak Marakwet in school. I came from a place where if you speak the mother tongue, you're in trouble. But there they were speaking Marakwet generally. But despite that, I adjusted very fast and did very well in that category.
Okay.
We were many. I think we were 68 when we did our CPE, not KCP. It was called CPE then. Yeah. But only 4 of us managed to go to secondary school. The rest.
So you went to Nakuru High School now?
No. I went to Chebara.
Chebara?
Just next door.
Secondary school?
It's Chebara Secondary School. That time it was the biggest school in Marakwet side. There was also in Keyo side, there was St. Patrick's C10. I couldn't go there. Those days, there was a problem of which church you go to.
Oh, okay.
We used to go to AIC, so we just have to end up in Chebara.
Okay.
Catholics to St. Patrick's, C10.
So from there, I would assume that then you went to Nakuru High School for your
I went to Nakuru High School.
Okay. And how was your experience in Nakuru High?
Number one, I'd never left Marakwet. I had no reason, or was in Gishu for that matter. So it was my first time outside, going outside the village. So, and my father somehow just, I don't know, he trusted that I'll reach the school. Because nobody escorted me.
So you just took the bus?
I took the bus from the bus stop. I arrived in the evening. First, my father told me, don't ever ask direction from anybody unless it's a policeman. My father was a colonial policeman, so he trusted police so much. So I didn't know where Nakuru High was. So I walked. But I walked the wrong side. Then I saw Menengai High School. I said, this one I'll have to ask. So I went to Menengai High School. That's where it's Nakuru High. He told me, just walk along the road, but cross, you'll see the sign. When I went to that school, it was also another shock. Number one, I saw the bus, Egerton College. I said, am I lost? Because the buildings were just another, you can't even believe when you're from a village school to such a national school. The other thing was all teachers were white, all of them. The only black teacher who was teaching the lower school, Nakuru has, it was like 3 schools in one. There was a technical side, there was the normal school, and then there was the high school. So it was a mixed school. So that is the other interesting part, because we are not used to, we were boys only. Now this is a mixed school. And so those were the very difficult things you have to adjust. Although they were very strict, they were also very liberal in a lot of things. In that they will let you go out on weekends to town and come back by 6. They take a roll call and that kind of thing. Then there was a swimming pool, there was rugby, there was... never seen those things in my life. So that's Nakuru High. Nakuru High you are told from the beginning, you're just at the gate of the university. Everybody goes to university.
Oh, okay.
Choosing to do medicine, I think somewhere along the way I'd lost it. I didn't want to do medicine. I decided I'll do agriculture because I come from an agricultural background.
Yeah.
When I did that, and that time we used to choose the 3 universities. There were Makerere, University of Nairobi, and Dar es Salaam.
Yeah.
So you just choose the subjects and say your preferred university until Amin messed it. So I chose agriculture. So one day I was called by the principal, Mr. Penn. When you're called by the principal, you don't know now what has happened. So he just told me point blank, your teachers feel you are choosing the wrong course. Can you rethink? You're one of the best in the class, and the best, we want them to do medicine. And clearly, he says, we want you to do medicine. So I thought about it, and they gave me a new forms. So I decided I'll just do medicine. And, those days you can't even consult your parents. There was no phones, nothing. So I just decided to do what
the principal said.
Yes.
So you chose medicine. So that time, I presume Makerere was an option, and University
actually,
of Nairobi.
I was to go to Makerere. Most of the medicine now was done in Makerere. Although Nairobi had started.
Yeah.
Then I think before we sat for the exam, there was that change. All Kenyans now will go to Nairobi. Dar es Salaam was still there, but for law only.
Yeah.
That's how I ended up. But it wasn't that it was easy. Coming from a Kalenjin community, I had never seen a dead body in my life because children were never allowed to see a dead person.
Yeah.
Now here, the first day, we were told we are going to be assigned, they called it cadavers. So we said, now what are those? We were about, I think one of the biggest class with Kalenjins. I think we were 5. So we said, what are these things? We went downstairs. Everybody but it was covered. Then we said, wow, what baptism by fire. The next day I decided I will not do medicine. I went to the head of anatomy, Professor Mungai. I told him, I don't think I'll do this. Then he told me, okay, just go to the dean in Kenyatta. Time I was called Professor Thairu. Go and see him, and then what do you want to do? I said, I think I prefer law now. Then you go to Professor, it was called Mutungi, I think, and fill the forms. I went. Now, kumbe it was that we were many. Most of us didn't want to do medicine, but they also knew that many people ran away. So the man went on leave, Professor Thairu. So we used to go there. We camped in Kenyatta. But you see, they say within three weeks, you must start. The man had gone for a month. So we just had to reluctantly
go back.
So one of the things which also made me is that one of the ladies, one of my classmates in high school, in Nakuru now, a lady, was very comfortable doing. So she told me, "What are you? You're such a sissy. You fear dead body." So I decided, let me go and first, you don't want to touch. By the end of it, I think anatomy was my best subject. I really loved doing. In fact, I was actually supposed to do BSc
Anatomy
before proceeding. So that one was not. It was not in my plans. And already you're thinking 5 years is so
a long time.
A long time. Adding another year.
Yeah.
So I declined.
Okay.
So I think that's it.
So you went through the basic years.
Yeah, basic years. Then
clinical years.
Everything. Me, I never had any issues with the medical school at all.
So when did you now decide I want to be a surgeon?
I'd actually thought of physiology. I used to love physiology, and so I said, I'll just branch into physiology. Then people say you can be a physician and physiologist at the same time. Then when I went to practice, things were very different. So we're doing a lot of surgeries. Machakos was like, I don't know.
That's where you did your internship?
I did my internship.
In Machakos?
So I did, in 3 months, I think I had done about 60 on my own. So I was very comfortable in obstetrics and gynecology. I was assisting in the gynecologist in the other. Then I was posted to Kitale. Kitale, there were no specialists. So you are the everything.
Everything, yeah.
When you're on call, you handle whatever.
Yeah.
So later there was a gynecologist. So that left the surgical bit. So I was posted on the surgical.
The general surgery.
The general surgery. And then, even in private, there were not many, there were no surgeons. So I started slowly. I used to do in the hospital. Then the other private hospital, they were small, but they used to call me for surgical cases. So slowly I'd already built, I started liking, people started encouraging me. This is your area. This is your area. So I ended up in surgery. And in surgery, I never had any issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from Kitale, how long were you in Kitale before you went for your residency training?
2 years.
2 years. Okay, so you went back to Nairobi now for
I
your
went back to Nairobi
masters.
to do my master's.
How was it?
It was, to me, it was very straightforward. I did not have any challenges. It was tough, but we were supposed to do it in 3 years. I did it in exactly 3 years. Graduated. And then I wanted to do orthopedic surgery. Not, although really, that's why Nairobi had actually joined orthopedic before President Moi said, you are going to Eldoret.
Okay. So it's after your surgical training at Nairobi, now you're a consultant. That's when Moi decided to send you to Eldoret.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was really brought here like, my wife was still doing her master's, so I had to leave her in Nairobi. I was given a vehicle, I was given everything. When I reached here, surprisingly, I'm being told, you will go and see, that time the MOH was Dr. Some. So Dr. Some told me, you are being awaited by the DC. Those days, the DC was a very powerful guy. We don't even meet a DC.
Yeah.
And I went to the office of the DC. Then the DC tells me, you come for lunch in my house. Then I realized the DC was a Marakwet. It's called Chelanga.
Ah, Chelanga. Yeah.
Then he got in his car. We went around the house. There was a government house. He told me, this is your house. It's actually here in, where is it?
Is it near Memorial?
Komora, huh?
Oh, yeah, next to Komora, yes.
Now somebody has friends. It was a huge compound. I think it was 3 acres with an old house. So, I realized the upper is okay because I think the president had said, make sure that guy remains in Eldoret. All the patients now used to come here. Then I decided it wouldn't work. Went to Iten, managed to actually establish a theater.
In Iten?
In Iten. So I say, patients from those sides, wait, I'll be coming every Wednesday to Iten. And Kapsabet, I gave them their day also, and Cabernet. And so that, otherwise you was here, you used to be booked for maybe a whole 3 to 6 months.
Wow.
To get to
theater.
To theater. Yeah. So it was a very big challenge, but I took it. Now when I became an administrator, I got instruction from Moi, build the consultants. Make sure we have even local ones. Yeah, even when I took surgery, even our colleagues, the Kalenjins never used to like surgeries. I don't know why. I just plunged into it, and now the other good thing, my name, nobody knew the Cheruiyot bit.
Oh, okay.
So nobody knew I was a Kale.
Okay.
And so you could hear people say, Kales fear surgery, fear blood. Mina nyamaza tu. And so there I finished. And there were consultants that time, the specialists. I think gynecology, there was Professor Sinei now. Then Professor Mengej.
Yeah.
Then there was, that is physician, I think it was Dr. Murgur, the first one. I was the first in surgery. Then there was Dr. Kalia, who was in Nakuru, pediatrician.
Okay.
So imagine the whole of Kalenjin land, you have like 4.
Yeah.
So Moi said, must embark on, because Moi was already, University, medical school was already on.
Yes.
So it was our job to make sure they go to train and come back.
And come back for the community.
Yeah. And also we looked for the other one who had trained, bring them to Eldoret. That's how we built Moi teaching to what it is.
And how was it working with Moi? Because
it was a very Moi was I think ours was almost sometimes a love-hate
relationship.
Yes, because Moi appointed me the director, the first director of MTRH. After like a month, he changed his mind and sacked me. So I decided to go. No, he said I'd be transferred to Nairobi. I refused the offer. So they said, you can go. Other people, but a few people came and approached me and said, you don't, Moi, it takes it very personal. If you refuse his, why don't you go for 6 months, then after that you retire. You can just retire. I said, but I'm not going to Nairobi. They said, where do you want? I said, if there's an any in Nakuru,
I'll go.
in fact, I told them I can go to Nakuru as a provincial surgeon, nothing else. But when the letter came, I was to be med sup in PGH.
PGH Nakuru.
I say, that's better. And then I'd actually tell myself 6 months. I resign. And I did actually. I wrote a resignation letter nicely and said I have other personal things. But meanwhile, when I reached Nakuru, it was such a dump. It was a bad hospital. Really, really bad. No water. And the toilets, we counted the toilets, I think there were like 51. But around 6 only were working. Then you're feeding patients, you expect them to go where? So I decided to do a few things. In that 6 months, I said I'll fix, first of all, there were traders all over. The place was like a marketplace. I'll fence the hospital. I had done that in MTRH because, people tend to just walk through the hospital. I fenced Nakuru and then decided we'll fix water and sanitation, which we did. And I actually put a borehole so that water is available. And all toilets now are working. Hospitals started being clean. So everybody was watching. Moi was monitoring whenever I used to pass there. And then that the place is becoming nice. So when I put in 6 months, PS mwenyewe alikuja mpaka Nakuru.
What was the PS then?
Meme. Professor Meme.
Yes.
He came with the director of medical services, that is now Professor Muga.
Yes.
He came and they went round. Now there was a PC called Raburu. He had seen my work. He always coming to check. So we went to, those days you go to the PC, do a courtesy call. So the PC told them, we are not letting this guy go. So anyway, we came back to the hospital. To that, not only they refused completely, they gave me a letter which rejected my resignation. And promoted me, now. Same letter promoted me to higher job group. After that, because of the momentum I had built in Nakuru, Nakuru really became a good hospital, So in three years in Nakuru, I got another letter. I got called.
So they retained you in Nakuru as still medsup?
I was medsup.
And promoted?
Promoted now.
Okay.
And at one time I was actually both. I was a medsup and PMO. So then I got a call from Nairobi. That time the minister was Professor Ongeri. To go and see Ongeri. Ongeri told me, we like your work so much. We want you to go to KMTC as the director. I said, I have no problem. I have no experience in a teaching institution, but I think I'll be okay. I actually accepted that one straight. When I went to KMTC, resistance, KMTC had, themselves, the diploma holders,
so the nurses, the clinical officers,
has issues with doctors.
Medical doctors.
Yeah. So they say, why should a doctor come and be head an institution? And we are heading it ourselves without you. So I told them, I don't know. Just ask the minister. Me, I don't know about me. I've come here to do a job. But believe me, by the time I left KMTC, they were really my friends.
Yeah.
Because I sent all of them, first of all, to get degrees. I said, you can't be a diploma and teach a diploma. How does that work? Oh, we have done higher national diploma. I told them, I hear difference, And who teaches a higher national diploma? Higher national diploma. So I said, no, it can't work that way. That's how we transformed, actually, KMTC using the same people. And
so you
we made these people go. I mean, the heads of department, I made money available. They joined universities. Some went outside. And so when they came back, the others saw the benefit of it all. Then we started also engaging doctors for clinical. Nurses, we started engaging the graduates. Already graduates were there.
Yes.
And that kind of thing. So after that, one night I was called, you are reporting to Kenyatta tomorrow. Kenyatta was on strike. Complete. They had paralyzed everything. I went in the morning.
So you were still director MTC when they appointed you to Kenyatta?
Yes, to Kenyatta. I was still substantive KMTC. So I just crossed and went. I knew Kenyatta problem because I was already a board member. When you're in Kenyatta and MTC, the CEO Kenyatta serves in
MTC
board and vice versa. Okay. So already I knew the problems of Kenyatta from the board. And so when I went there, I ended the strike that day. So, I mean, it was like, what? Because I told them, we'll talk. We'll talk. This salary issue has never been a major. And I think the colleagues, most of the people there now, the doctors' heads, we were with them. Yeah. Most of them were
people who knew you
very well. So, I mean, they would vouch and say, I think let's give this guy a chance. We've been having people who have but this one, let's give him a chance. And I stayed there for 2 years. Then I made a mistake one day, or rather, I mean, it was accidental or what. There was a lady called Wambui, who was supposedly Kiboki's second wife. She appeared in the hospital, and she had wanted to see some people. So I took her around. I mean, I didn't have anything. That was the first time I was meeting her. And she had security. So we went round. And I came home to my bed, and I got a call from Ngilu. He told me, you have done a very bad thing, and so you are leaving KNH tomorrow. You report to the ministry. I don't know, I'm at home, but I will come. I'll come. I gave him, I said, I think it was a weekend. So imagine that evening, ndio alitangaza, Ngilu mwenyewe alitangaza that we have recalled Dr. Kibosia of the ministry, Dr. Misheni will act. Wow. So I didn't mind. I went to the ministry. And Dr. Nyikal was now the...
DMS.
Was he the PS? I think it was the PS.
PS, okay.
And he told me, no, it's not acceptable. I'm not going to give you an office here. I said, why? You're such a performer, Bwana. You have done things. So I told him, he told me, do you have days, your leave? Told him, yeah. He says, let me think about where you'll go. I'm not going to give you an office here sitting. So I came home. I said, 6 months I stayed at home and earning salary.
Farming.
Good salary.
And farming.
And farming. And now my private practice, I revived it. I was very busy. So, and then he called me. Nyikal himself said, come and pick your letter. I told him, he told me, just come and pick your letter and don't talk. So I drove, I went to his office. He was not there, but the secretary gave me the letter. He told me, you are reporting to Ministry of Home Affairs, prison department. You're reporting directly to the minister. What? The minister was Mudi Awori. So I went. Because my job group, even in prison, I was in prisons department. My job group was higher than even the commissioner. So they couldn't work like the PS. So I went to Mudi Awori's...
was he vice president then?
Yeah, he was vice president.
Okay.
Such a nice office. And he had energy, that man. And I think he's the one who encouraged me to really stay in prisons. So I took a few months to learn what's on prisons issues. So when I started implementing, I started with Kisumu. Kisumu, I think they were dying, Kodiaga. They were dying like, I don't know what. I realized they don't have water. Sanitation was this
Bucket.
Bucket.
Yeah.
So we removed all. In fact, at that time I issued a letter to all prisons that I don't want to see these buckets. So they say we don't have water. I say I don't care. So Kodiaga, the British government gave me money actually. And the money they had given me was not really to improve this. They were to build a hospital. We put up a small hospital and equipped it. Put X-ray lab within the prisons. They had 70 beds for men, 30 for women.
Wow. So
it's still there up to now, and it's very nice. But there are no patients.
Okay.
So then we did the water. The whole prison now had water and toilets, all of them. The prisoners themselves built, installing. So we used to admit that 70, even sometimes more, in that small hospital. By the time we were through, there were no patients. Even the doctor had gone, I recruited doctors even. The doctor had taken there was telling me he wants to. He's very bored there. This is a job for a clinical officer now. Imagine, even the Askaris, we gave water to everybody. And then we did our own sewage system. So it was very interesting. Yeah. After that, of course, I did all the other
prisons.
Yeah. Yeah. So the interesting part, I really became part and parcel of those guys.
You were integrated.
They were really, they used to give me stories and everything. So, when one day I said, when I went to, UN also gave me a job to do the same for prisons in Uganda, Kigali, Mauritius, and Mozambique. So they used to consult me how to start health in the prisons.
Yeah.
And Uganda took off very well, and Kigali. So when I was in Kigali, we discovered they were using gas from the human waste. They were biogas.
Biogas, yes.
So mimi nikasema I'll try. I went and we started in Embu. I didn't want the controversial places. Yeah. And then the officer there was a bit receptive. And he had issues with the sewage system and that kind of. So we went and we had actually a consultant from Moi University. We did the biogas. That time, Kalonzo had become the Home Affairs Minister. He heard of that. He was telling me, what is this I'm hearing? I told him, in fact, I'm inviting you to come and open. We went to Embu, and he took tea, and he was like, I can't believe this. Then, so we told him, even the West, tunapanda mboga mzuri.
Yeah.
Akasema hiyo sijui kama takula. So, anyway, those were the things which were exciting in prisons. Then you realize, actually this, like the majority of the prisoners, they're actually good people. They are not they are just
human beings.
But there is a small percentage. Yeah. I'll put it at maybe 40 who are bad, I mean, real criminals. The rest are just, petty.
Ordinary people.
I put a maternity in, and people were telling me, you want what? In Langata. And it's still there. So, we introduced beds. They really refused. Even MPs called me for that. Beds. You're endangering, apart from, you're making that place look so good. You're encouraging people to be going to
commit
prison.
crime.
I told them, let me tell you one thing. Prison is not that it's a rough area. If I lock you in your house today and give you when to wake up, when to, you'll go mad in a month. Yani, I confine you to your own house. That freedom is what we are denying these fellows. That you have to just sit here, eat here. What we have decided you'll eat. That was the other area which was very bad in prison. Food. And actually, this was like deliberate. Just make bad food or something. I went to Kingongo prison, which was also very notorious. And in that place, they are growing a lot of things. There is fruits, vegetables, everything. But wafungwa nakatiwa nini, one leaf na maji. So I asked, why is this? They told me it's there in law. It is there, I saw. Grams, they have calculated. I say, but these guys are growing these things here. It's not going to cost us anything.
Yeah.
Allow them as much vegetables as possible. So he says, if you write as a doctor, we'll give. I told them, to enter the office, we type a letter, sai. So we allowed them to use what they have.
For food.
And I went to kitchen you can't even imagine. The food was terrible. So I said, I'll come in a month and we'll come and eat. I told the cooks, the cooks are prisoners. I told them, if I come and we see the same food, you are out of kitchen, all of you. So I came back, I think, a month or two. I went there. Hey, the guys had improved. They even were the officers were allowing them to get a fruit, an orange, because they are there. They were there. And, you know, they were generally very happy. You could see that the mood really in the prison changed.
Yeah.
Then, because, you know, I made sure there is water. And the good thing, Nini supported me so much. Mudiawari, he was really, he wanted these people. He had the concept. Prison is not punishment. Prison is removing the punishment is to remove your freedom.
Yeah.
Not to beat you, not to give you bad food, dehumanize you.
Yeah.
It was meant to just make sure you are reformed.
Yes.
And that is the other task I was given. I said, let's do now proper rehabilitation. Because what used to happen is when you're put in prison, you only ask whether you'll do carpentry, masonry, you know. Whether you are educated, nobody even wants to know what you are. So imagine I had clinical officers and doctors, nurses who are jailed. Wanapiga randa. Now why? And I have a health center which does not have a staff.
Yeah.
We renew their licenses. It was resistance kidogo. But let me tell you, that thing worked so well because TB was my biggest problem and HIV. And so you needed them there to make sure that they even take their drugs. Prisoners are very interesting. They can even cause cholera if they can get the sample. So there was an outbreak in committee. That's how I knew these guys are very interesting. So the ones who have gotten cholera, they take the nini and put in the water. So everybody
gets cholera.
So it's a whole crisis. And you know, they wanted to be sick. If you want to get a good treatment, you're sick. So TB patients never even used to take their drugs. They continue
to remain in the sick role.
Yeah. No, when you are sick, you can't work. You just sit. You're given special diet. So you wanafanya hivi anatupa. So now when I used the inmates, even the ones who are subordinate staff in hospitals, who had known a little, namwambia sasa wewe ndio kazi yako, make sure anaswallow dawa. Yeye ndio anampa, anatoa dawa, anampa, even for ARVs. Yeah. Of course, the other big challenge was for HIV. The question of testing. You know, in prison, one of the big problem is what we call MSM, men having sex with men.
Yes.
And it is there. I mean, you can't say and now HIV. So it meant these fellows, when they're released also, you know, the HIV, they'll go back to their homes. HIV will still spread and everything. So we started SU and headquarters, and then I started the rehabilitation. We got somebody who so we are doing now the medical bit and also rehabilitation. So we got now there's a whole department, then psychologists for the Last year, when I went, of course, it was zero. Last year, just the other day, I went to visit the director. So he told me he has 650 psychologists now
in prison
in prison.
Wow.
Wow. So every prison has, even if you go to Eldoret, if you go to Geria, they all have psychologists. So the other thing we did was to introduce schools, education, because people are so part of rehabilitation. And I think one of the most successful was a boy who got an A in Naivasha.
Oh.
And he had been sentenced to death. But today he's a veterinary officer and he's actually a prison officer now.
Wow. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, it was featured in the paper. Kibaki was very reluctant usually to hii mambo ya forgiveness
Our clemency.
Alikuwa apendi. Especially if you have drugs related and this violent robbery with violence. Those ones he never used to. He never used to like to give clemency.
Oh. So you were there in prison for
6 years.
For 6 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
They were reluctant to let me because now the next thing I got is from the minister. Come to my office. You're going back to your old place. I said, old place? Where? You're going to MTRH. No interviews, nothing. So I went to commissioner and told him, the letter is here. He told me, you are very reluctant. I wish I would cancel this. I told him, but I have trained people. I have, my deputy is capable of doing what I was doing for sure. So I came. That's why I came the second time. To MTRH.
I remember.
When now there was a lot of chaos. I don't know who was fighting who.
Yeah, I think that's around the time when Mengech was supposed to leave. And then they wanted someone else to. A lot of people.
They came. I even used to follow, but then they brought the deputy was the psychiatrist
Omar Ali.
Omar Ali.
Yeah.
But I don't know who had wanted the job.
There had been a lot of names. I can't remember also.
Yeah, so I came back. And I'm glad I actually normalized. And we were able to do also succession.
I remember. That was now around the time I was an employee of MTRH then. And,
that's when I arrived.
Yes, and I remember you were very different from what we were used to. I think we went on strike one day.
Yeah.
And we asked you to come to a meeting, and we came to the meeting. We were very annoyed. We're asking for salary increment. We're asking for school fees payment. And then Dr. Kibosia just said, is that all? Accepted. The strike ended.
In fact, then he used to get very... even when we were doing CBS, the union will tell me, want this. That one, I'll even give you twice. But because of having worked in KMTC, and KMTC, I really made their salaries very high. And when I went to Kenyatta, I said, now, MTC is earning more than us. So we went, I negotiated in Treasury. Kenyatta were given theirs.
Better salary.
Yeah. When I came here, it's the same. Here was the lowest. It was actually lower than even the Ministry of Health employees.
Yes.
I told you guys, me, just work. Salary wachia mimi. And sure enough, I managed to at least you are at par.
No, there was a very big change. There was our salary is really, really improved. And I think since your time, generally the salaries of MTRH employees have really, really come up.
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah.
It was a good deal. I mean, you have to motivate the staff. You know, in health, that's why sometimes I see people concentrate so much on, you know, I did health systems management. And, you know, all the pillars, you know, all of them are very important. People tend to talk so much about finance. That's why Kenasha and everything comes in. That's not it's one of them, all right. But really, we should look at the other areas. Health is human resource kabisa. And recently, I had an incident. I'm the chairman of the 10 board. They went on strike, and everybody, the politicians there, were saying, these doctors are overpaid, everything. I just went one day and we talked. I told them, they were refusing that a doctor, senior specialist, should not go beyond job group S, because that's where the PS, of the county is.
The chief officer.
Yeah, I told them even T. Yeah? I told them, I gave them my experience. I said I was job group T. And the boss of the prison was job group, I think he moved to S. So it doesn't matter. I used to report to him. And when we went to a meeting, he was the chair, I was there. I was one of the staff. Senior staff. It doesn't make a big difference. I told them also, when we came here as specialists, we were higher job group than the DC.
Yes.
But the DC was a DC.
Yes.
But ours, we know because of our training and what we required. So I think they understood, you know, and that was the only thing which made Iten paralyzed because of a stupid
just job
group issue. That we don't want you to be the same job group as us. I told them, who is us? You're a PS. You still are PS.
Yeah, it doesn't change.
It doesn't change. When I was med soup here, Dr. Ganda and Dr. Mumia were very senior, job group wise. They were very, but they knew I was a med soup. And we worked, you know, you respect each other.
Yeah. So how was your experience here in MTRH? You were here for, was it 4 years?
4 years.
4 years. How was it?
It was, now, you see, I'd left MTRH around for 12 years or so. So when I came back, my disappointment was that time, things had moved nicely. But we were still referring patients. And that was my feeling, that we should not. We are equivalent like KNH. That's why we embarked on really now going for subspecialists, putting up now structures that made sure we don't refer anybody to KNH. And at the same time, I saw, you know, my experience in prisons on mental health changed completely. I started really respecting mental health is a big problem. So I got some funds and we started the mental health unit. You remember the one which was there was a terrible thing. People used to pass at the gate there and they just see naked people shouting. So now they have some respect, full place. We, with Kina Professor Atwell, we try to equip it so that it's to the standard. And also now for teaching purposes, it became a very important unit. The other thing I really was now your area, renal. We also now started thinking of cancer treatment because that's everybody was going to Kenyatta.
Or Mulago.
Or Mulago.
Unbelievable, yeah.
So that's when we started thinking about the chronic, the unit Chandaria. Already, Mengech had gotten a little money from donors, but not enough. So we said, but I said, maybe we're starting it the wrong way. Let's train the people first. Let's get, so that's when Kina Nini had gone to South Africa and to Cairo. So when those ones were now, Opakas and
Awino.
Not Awino, it was Dr. Melly.
Yeah.
And Awino followed, and Mrs. Melly also.
Yes. Yeah.
So we say, let's start. I mean, by the time these guys come back, we'll be somewhere. The ministry promised us a lot of things. They said, just put up the building. We will bring. It was a Nyangyo, and he was passionate about cancer treatment. That's when we built this. Knowing we had already 2 to 3 staff who will come and... but now the ministry delayed in bringing radiation. Yeah. But I'm happy by that time we were doing chemotherapy and everything. So I didn't want any referrals to KNH or any other place. I really wanted this place to be the referral
for this region,
and even for the country as a whole. So we had this program of open heart or heart surgeries. We had renal
kidney transplants. Yeah,
kidney transplant.
We trained more neurosurgeons. You also train more neurosurgeons.
Yeah, we now train more people, even more subspecialized. That's why even Kinabet, I made them go back. You know, you must do more than just being a med.
Yeah.
You go and do your fellowship and come and do something. And you know, referral now is actually very respected.
Yes.
I think in renal, I must be the top in the country.
Yeah, we are doing a lot now.
The top. Because when you go anywhere, you find actually when I was after here I went back to police. So a lot of policemen got their transplants. Yeah. I had forgotten that bit that I was in police for 5 years.
Oh, yeah. So after MTRH, you went back to the police?
I went to the ministry. I was told that I'll retire at 65. So first I was given an office called intergovernmental something to coordinate counties and national. I didn't last. In fact, I stayed in that office, I think, a month. Then I got a letter from the head of civil service saying you're going to police. They didn't specify. So when I went, I met Boynet. They were ready for me. I don't know why. So they gave me everything, office, cars. So, you know, now they were concentrating. Them, they were thinking of hospital.
Or they wanted to build a police hospital.
It's there now. So them, they were thinking, you know, like everybody else, curative. A doctors come. It's also to but are different things, you know, from... I took the same to cells and everything. Told them, remove those. I don't want these packets. I don't want these. I want water running. So, you know, the approach, them, they thought, in the daktari yetu tu. In
for the
fact,
staff.
when my nini, they used to come and consult. They thought, sasa tumepata daktari. They found I was not that type. So, anyway, I really had a good experience. We are the ones who started insurance, actually, for them.
Okay. The insurance cover for the officers.
For the police.
Okay.
Yeah. And okay, politicians, sometimes they just hijack. But it was a good scheme. And you know, that really put up their morale. The other thing is I used to send, now we got psychologists. You know, if there's anything any police required, was, you know, that's psychological. They are really traumatized.
Because they see a lot.
Yes. And like the people who survived Capedo massacre, none of them is at service. They all left. But they didn't live in a good way, in that they were not, there was no counseling of any form. They see terrible things. The Garissa ones, they really were traumatized. So now what I did was to form a team. And even Moi gave me 4 psychiatrists. So whenever there was we needed support, counseling, we used to call them. Dr. the late, I don't know why the name.
Oh, yes, Kwoba. Edith, yeah.
Edith really took it up. With our team, they always were all over. We went with them, back on Mandera, everywhere.
Offering support.
And police, police really appreciated. Then we formed helplines and everything. You know, the suicide nearly dropped.
The rate of suicide.
Because Kinakoba took it even among themselves. They used to do here in this area. But now, you see, even you have never seen horrific accident. You are a young person. You put a lorry, you are told pick up corpse, and is in pieces. You know, it really traumatizes them. And a lot of them don't end up well. So, but now I'm told so we also encourage them to. So the other, I think 3 years ago, we started now in police. They are taking direct, and psychologists are part of the service. Part of service.
Oh.
We had actually established for senior officers somewhere in Karen, and you know, because of uniform, you feel macho.
Yeah.
But inside, you're really suffering. So suicide and homicide, you know, you have a gun. These people don't have houses. Alafu saa ile unaenda anafikiria ule jamaa ni roommate, ananyemelea bibi yake. So what he does, he comes from Nini and just shoots both of them. Sometimes shoot themselves. You know, because of penting up those stresses. But now I'm glad that they really appreciate that. They talk about it now. Previously, anasema huyo si askari, ameshindwa. There were policemen who are not allowed to. They are still not allowed to. I mean, si wenyewe wanasema huyu amechizi. Hawezi pewa bunduki, anaweza maliza watu. But you see, they are not doing anything about it.
Okay.
Then the other big problem was alcohol. Alcohol is really, policemen really drink. And But we decided the hospital now we build will have also a rehab.
A rehabilitation.
Somewhere. And of course, when NHIF agreed to do a rehab, there are many.
Wow.
Even Itena established a rehab hospital. So we have a rehab. A majority are policemen and teachers. Pompeni, it's something.
A big issue, eh?
Yeah.
Interesting. So it seems like, Dr. Kibosia, you've done a lot in your time. And I think the main headlines in your service from Eldoret District, MTRH early on, to MTC, KNH, and then to the prison service, back to MTRH, and to the police. There's a headline. Everywhere you go, you look for a problem and you fix it.
Yes.
I think that's really very impressive, and that's a lesson for the young leaders who are coming up, including people like me, to learn from. So what are your plans now? What are you doing with yourself now?
So you know, I'm chairman Kabarak University Council, and I'm also the chairman of the yet to be established teaching and referral hospital. So I'm working on
that's a Kabarak.
Kabarak, yeah. One day when I was sitting at home, the gentleman who had put up a hospital in Nairobi, Professor Kimau, put up a level 5 hospital with everything. But it was not running at all. So he came and asked me to establish for him. So I'm the CEO of that hospital. It's called Veterans Mission Hospital. And we are now picking up. We are doing well. Okay. So I finish that one, I'll come and concentrate on Kabarak.
Okay.
And make sure that we get a good teaching hospital. I'm part of the people who started the School of Health Sciences there in Kabarak. So we have programs which are running, which is pharmacy. Pharmacy now, we have even gone ahead to do master's programs, bachelor's and master's. We are almost...
The nursing school, I think.
Yeah, nursing school. We are doing up to PhD for nurses. We have medical laboratory at degree level. And then we have public health. So public health, we are going to establish MPH and PhD courses very soon. Yeah, and so we are doing quite well in terms of, and those are the most popular courses in Kabarak. Yeah. So with the hospital, we have actually worked on the MPCHB and the BEDS. If we were reluctant to start those two programs if we were still using other people's hospitals. That's why we're
building your own.
We want to build our own and then start the program. The moment we start building, we start the programs. Yeah, that's what I'll concentrate on after I finish with the hospital in Nairobi.
I think your career is really checkered. There's a lot of things you've done, and we're really humbled to have been to hear from you today and to get insights and to learn that anywhere you go, even if it's a bad place like prisons, you find something, you find a solution, and you work on it. Now, as we wind up, Doc, we want to ask you a few things about what your predictions for the future in medicine are. What do you think about AI? What do you think about robotic surgery, especially in your field? What does the future hold for this? Do you think these are promising? Do you think they will see the light of day, or what do you think?
I can assure you, we have to go there. In that, whenever something new comes, there's always resistance. We were always wanted it this way. I can give you an example. When echoes started coming, cardiologists were really like, what is this? And senior ones, professors, they say, no, stethoscope, my friend, that's it. Don't rely on machines and that kind of thing. And for a long time, actually, even Kenyatta didn't buy an echo because the cardiologists were not for it until younger people came, younger cardiologists. I think I remember one of them was Professor Lore, who started saying, let's, we do this. Now it's almost routine. You saw people, doctors generally used to believe diagnosis is yourself. First, as a physician, you're the primary. I don't like when you rely too much on machines also. I mean, you have to combine the two. So robotics, especially now in surgery, we have to accept. In fact, accept and actually embrace it. Because it still does not remove the human element. Yeah, it's still there. AI, same thing. It's related. And I was in India, and I went to one of the hospitals where they do the robotics, and I don't see anything that removes the doctor from looking after these patients or even operating. Because, I mean, he's operating, but you can see, you can you see exactly what's happening. So I don't know if anybody really wants to think that this technology will remove the doctor. No.
So you think they're complementary?
They are complementary. One of the things which worries me usually about AI was in training issues. In that, now people become a bit lazy because you can actually write even your thesis
With AI.
In a day with AI. And that's the issue now, because I'm in Kabarak. That issue keeps on coming. That, people are finding PhDs. PhD, but when you look at it, kabisa, that person didn't do that. PhD, and I'm told even I've removed up more university. I've done quite a bit of cleaning, some of those degrees. Other than that, I think it's useful. It's very useful. If you had told me today I want this, ningeenda tu kwa chat or whatever, and I would have produced. So the human element is still very crucial, always. What else? So I think one of our challenges really in health right now is actually human resource. We are overemphasizing financing. We are putting a lot of emphasis on curative services. Preventive services are not doing quite well. And yet they are the cheaper ones. And maybe eventually it will improve on the curative side.
Yeah.
I'm not putting down curative because as we progress, non-communicable diseases now is taking over our lifestyle. So the lifestyle diseases are mainly curative, eventually end up being curative. And the other thing is, of course, I think you're working on it, which was embarrassing, that, you know, people in these areas were, you know, kidneys were being harvested, you know, without policy. Yeah. And, you know, if you don't regulate that, it becomes a very, in some countries, even India, and now India is really beginning to cut down. Otherwise, somebody will just waylay you, like now that guy who was there, and take you to a very dingy clinic, and atoa kidney anaenda anauza. So we need to be strict on that. Policies, and I think Ministry of Health should not be running services. They should be doing policies.
Regulation.
That is, and regulation. They concentrate on those kabisa. Make sure if it's this, there is a law which governs it. So that we don't have those embarrassing headlines. People harvesting kidney, selling. The other thing is we really need like transplant. I mean, it's a reality now. Kidney patients are very, very, very many.
Yeah.
Even where I am in Syokimau, I have 10 dialysis machines. And so, you see, you have to, I know SHA is really covering now, but for how long, you know? You also have to have a policy and also educate people that, you know, it might be cheaper in the long run to have a transplant than continue
it's actually
for
cheaper.
years.
Yeah, it's actually cheaper. From our mathematics, the investment in transplant shows up in the second year. So it's cheaper. It's only expensive the first year. After the second year, it's actually much, much cheaper now than dialysis. So actually the government is spending more money on putting people on dialysis who should have been transplanted to save that money, yet for a better quality of life.
In fact, the quality of life really improves. There's a gentleman here who I really fought to go for transplant. He got it. I saw him in the club the other day. I was very happy. He saw himself. And, you know, he had even given up. Now he's cheerful. It was very nice to see him that way. And, you know, the idea that, you know, since you have 2 kidneys, people should not fear. The idea of donating a kidney should not be an issue at all. There are many people. I have one nephew who is born without one. I mean, with only one kidney. But he's okay.
Perfect. I think, Daktari, we've done a lot. Hey, you're a very good storyteller. Hey.
Am I?
Hey. I haven't even talked a lot because you really just told us, hey, your story is interesting. Thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
Okay.
Thank you for honoring our invite.
Thank you for having me. And